Hi guys, welcome to Faye Social. My name is Faye. For those who are new here, karibu sana. For all the returning subscribers, guys, I just want to thank you so much. Thank you for your support. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, if you're watching this channel for the first time, here I talk about nursing, I talk about immigration, motherhood, and lifestyle in general. So guys, if any of those topics interest you, please consider subscribing so we can do this journey together. We're almost 500 subscribers, guys. I think I've slowed down a little bit, but you know, it's life, it happens. But here I am, I'm not quitting. I'm here to keep going. When I get a chance, I make a video. So today I'm here, and here I am making a video. So hey, it's progress, it's something, right? So support this channel by subscribing. As you can see, guys, today's topic, I'm talking about getting started with school when you come to the United States. So when you're an immigrant and you're coming to the United States, how do you go about getting started with school? Because most of the times when people come to the United States, they find out that the career that you had back home, it might not help you. Most of the times, you still have to go to school and get some licensing, do some licensing, or go to match up your education from back home to back here. And some of us, like me, we have to go back to school and start all over again. Like when I came from Kenya, as you kind of know if you watched my previous videos, I was already like kind of done with school as a clinical officer. But when I came here, I couldn't get a job. There was like no one even knew about clinical medicine, so I had to start all over. So this video is to shine a light to you, that way you can know when you come, like, where do you get started. So guys, stay tuned, wait for my videos, and I'm gonna do a better job now. So subscribe and hit that notification bell, that way you can know when I upload new videos. So guys, let's talk about getting started with school. Right, welcome back. So getting started with school in the United States as an immigrant. So this video is specifically for that person that coming here, they're done with high school per se, because I'm not talking about that person that's gonna come and go to like a regular traditional high school. These are people that are looking for a career here in the United States. So what happens? First thing, you have to have your documents, right? So I'm talking about people that come here, they have a permanent residency. Like, let's say someone petitioned for you, or maybe you want a green card, or you have you have those documents to allow you to go back to school. And also on this video, I'm not talking about like a student visa, because that's another route. So we are talking about, this is someone that's coming to the United States and they're coming to settle, but you wanna go to school so you can have a career. So what's the first thing you need to have? First, you have to have your documents. So have those documents. So before, when you come, when you get your document, when you get your permanent residency card, when you get your social security, that's when now you start thinking about school, thinking about finding a college. Also, you also have to have your high school diploma. That's very important. There's no way you're gonna be able to start school without a high school diploma. But if you don't have a high school diploma, they have a program here called GED, and this is whereby you go to school and they teach you high school education, and so you graduate with your GED. So you must have a high school diploma or a GED, and high school diploma is equivalent to our high school what do we call it, the KCSE high school, like in Kenya. So you have to have graduated high school before you start looking for going to college. So once you have those two documents ready, you have your your high school diploma, you have your document stating that you're allowed to go to school in the United States. Now you start looking for a school that you want to join. So in mind, like, I want to be an engineer. I want to look for a school that offers engineering. I want to be a nurse. I talk about nursing, so that actually this video I'm gonna base it a lot on nursing. But I believe when you're starting school, it's almost the same process. So if you feel like, okay, I want to be a nurse, you look around, go on Google, ask people that you met, people that you're staying with at the moment. Ask them, where are the schools, what are the names of the schools. Schools here, they are different. There are public schools like community colleges, which I'm a big fan of community colleges because I think they are cheap, they are affordable. Some community colleges are not very easy to get to depending with the state you're in, but community colleges, they offer different courses and it's not as competitive as other like universities and stuff. So, but I'm not being biased, but I'm just saying, once you think about going back to school, just look around, see what schools are available. So there are community colleges, there are private colleges, there are universities that there are universities that are just around your city. There are universities that are online. So just look up, just go online, start researching on those schools, start seeing you have to have your own priorities. Like, you want to know, let's say if I want to get into nursing, what are my priorities? Is it the cost of school? Is it the time that I'm going to spend going to school? Is it the distance that I have to drive? So those are the things you want to look at. Also, for me, when I started, like, I really wanted something that was not, because I didn't want to get into so many school loans. So I wanted something that was affordable and something that was quick. I wanted a career that I'm just gonna get, go to school, finish up real quick. So I looked around and saw the programs that were available, and I settled for one. For me, I settled for a community college. I'm sorry if I sound biased, but I'm just giving you information that way you can have you can look up and see what you want to do. So look around, compare schools. Once you see the schools, pick at least 3 or 4 schools. So once you pick up 3 to 4 schools, visit those schools. Your first step will be at the I think it's called the resource center, and that's where you're just walking in, you're a visitor, you have no commitment with that school. You just want to tell them, hey, I'm thinking of registering with your school. What's the process? They'll give you flyers. I promise. They'll give you like a lot of information. They'll give you their website. You can decide to register with them at that moment, and that's when you like in a community college, they gave me an A number, so I was able to see more more of the website because I was registered. You don't have to register. You can still go to the public website. You can go to you can research through all the materials that they give you. After that, you select maybe 2 out of the 4 schools. You go and ask them that now you want to do their college assessment test. Now, this is where things kind of start getting serious. Now you're asking them, hey, I want to now become part of your students. So once, most of the colleges here, they will assess to see if you're at that college level. Here to get into college, it's not like, let's say like in Kenya, where you have to, if you want to go to Nairobi University, you have to have had an A or a B or whatever. Here you can go to any school, and once you take their college assessment test and you pass, and actually you don't really have to pass, they just want to make sure that you're at a level that you can join college. So let's say they'll give you tests. Mostly it's like a reading test, a writing test, and a math test, and some schools will give you like a science test. So these are the tests that they use to place you, to see, okay, this is what you scored with your writing test. Are you ready for high school? Do you have the right writing tools for a college student, or do you need some more education, or do you need some more learning to get to that level? So this is what they do. It's like testing the knowledge to see if you're already prepared. Like, the writing for college, they expect you to have like more vocabularies. They expect you to be able to put words out there professionally, to be able to express yourself. So that's what they are testing. They want to make sure that you're able to understand what the content you're going to study. So that's what they test. Once they give you the placement test, they tell you, if let's say if you're going for nursing, and maybe for the placement test, for the college placement test, they want you to get at least, let's say, a 90, and you get an 80. They'll give you, most schools will give you another chance to redo the test. And once, I think like the college that I went to, they give you, I believe, 3 chances. So if you don't get the 90 that they require, the 3 chances they give you, then they tell you, hey, you can enroll to this class so you can get to this level. So usually the placement test, just like they call them, is to place you somewhere, to give you a beginning of college. And guys, those tests, they don't have to stress you. Once you decide this is the school you wanna join, you can ask them to tell you where you can study, where you can prepare for this test. So you don't really have to be like, oh my god, I haven't done like math, because mostly they will give you like algebra kind of equations, and you're like, oh my god, I haven't done algebra in like forever. No, you can request for information. Actually, some of their websites, they have those like pre-test, or like prep tests for you to prepare yourself. So it's not going to be something that's, hey, random. It's something that you have time to prepare. All right, so once you do the test, now you've done the placement test and you've passed, or what you've gotten to the level that they require for the career that you want to join. Or if you didn't get the level, as I said, they will tell you to they will tell you which classes to enroll, so you can get to that level and go ahead and move on. After you finish that placement process, now you start meeting an advisor. You go to a college advisor. This is now the person, if you know what you're going for, you're gonna meet someone from your faculty, from the faculty that you wanna be joining, and this person is gonna guide you through your whole process of getting started with school. And an advisor, this person is gonna be your buddy. It's the person you wanna be emailing with questions. It's the person that you wanna be meeting, so they can tell you how to go forward with the career that you wanna get into. This is the person that will tell you when to go, when to start the application process, when to what's required for you before you start the process. This is the person that will help you, like in nursing, they will tell you what vaccinations are required. This is the person that will tell you when to go for information sessions. So this is like your support system. An advisor is your support system, and the best thing is to make sure that you have the right advisor. You're talking to an advisor from, because I know sometimes when you request for an advisor, they might give you just a college advisor, and they might not know much about the career that you are wanting to take. So it's good to make sure that the advisor that you have is from the faculty that that you're planning to take, so you're getting the right information from the word go. So after meeting with the advisor, now you go for information session. So this is information session. This is now whereby you're really, this is the route I want to take. This is the career that I want to do. So if you decided to become a teacher, you want to go to a teacher's information session. Nursing information session. So information session is whereby you go meet with like a member of faculty from the nursing faculty, whereby they tell you about the nursing programs that they offer in that college. So they'll tell you, hey, we offer licensed practical nursing. It takes this and this time. We offer associate degree in nursing. It takes this and this time. It requires this and this before you come to us, or this is what expected of you. It's like they're telling you, if you sign up, if you sign up with us, this is what you're expected. This is what you're expecting to see, or this is what you're expecting to have. So this is giving you information. They will tell you, hey, this is how we finance our department. These are your options. This is how you can get loans, you can get grants. They're not getting you started with that process, but they're telling you this is how students do, this is how our program runs. So you're getting information about the career that you want to take. After the information session, now you go to the department and start the application process. Remember, some schools, if like, let's say you're going for, let's say, a nursing program, and I'm sorry if I keep saying nursing because I know someone will watch and they're not going to be going for nursing, but forgive me, but I believe it's the same process. But for nursing, nursing, you have to have prerequisites, and prerequisites are like classes that will support the nursing program, and these are classes like biology, classes like some higher level of math, some levels of chemistry. So some schools will do all these prerequisites as you go in the program. Some schools want you to be done with this prerequisite before you join their program. So at this point, that's when you know, are you going directly, without your prerequisite? And I'm saying prerequisites mostly because when you come from, when you come as an immigrant, sometimes you may not have those prerequisites. You may be able to transfer some of your classes, like maybe you got, let's say if you're in the medical field, you may be able to transfer some of the classes, or if you're coming to a related field, you may be able to transfer some classes, but you also find out that you're not, you don't have all the required prerequisites. So if you don't have all the required prerequisites, then go ahead and know from the program, do you need those prerequisites ahead of time, or can you do them as you go? And once you get that information, now you do the application process, and then when you apply, they'll have a bunch of requirements that they need you to provide, prove, and all that. So once you're done with the application process, now it's kind of a waiting game. You wait for the school to contact you with an admission letter. And once you get an admission letter, they'll tell you this is the day that you need to get started, thanks for your interest with our school, blah blah. You're admitted, and then most likely that letter will just be telling you that you've been selected and this is the semester that you're gonna be studying. And after that, they'll follow you with multiple emails. Those emails are overwhelming. So they'll follow up with multiple emails, telling you what to do, what you need before the first day of school, and all that. But that's the process of getting started with school. And guys, I know I forgot to say something. I actually just remembered when I was doing the video. If you have, previous education that you feel like it's gonna help you, this is something I didn't do, and I kind of regret that I didn't do it, but I guess I'm over it because it's done. If you have previous education, please, before you go and start from scratch again, see if you can get some transcript for your previous education, that maybe some things might match with your with what you want to do here, and it might help you skip some classes. So please, if you feel like, let's say you're doing teaching home and you want to continue with teaching here, please find out if you can transfer some of your credits from back home to here. That way, that will save you money, it will save you time, and at least it will make you feel good. It will make you feel like you didn't waste all those years going to school back home. So guys, that's it. I hope this video helps someone out there. If you have questions, you can leave them down below. You can comment, share, anything with this video. And guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Stay tuned.